Hello and welcome back to the FM20 Leeds United Save. Hope you're all doing well today and looking forward to today's episode because it's my favourite episode coming up. We're playing against Lincoln City, the team I support in the FA Cup third round. We might have a game against Man City in the Carabao Cup semi-final, but I don't really think that's that interesting. I'd rather do Bournemouth in the Premier League, so we'll sort of see where we go with things. First things first though, I do want to say thank you for all the well wishes yesterday on yesterday's video. As I said, I've got to isolate right now because apparently I came into contact or close proximity to someone who has tested positive for COVID-19. So as a precaution, I have to isolate for 2 weeks. However, I've done a week basically. Apparently I came in contact with this person last Tuesday. Got told on Friday I've got to isolate. And in that time, I've had no symptoms. I feel fine. Nothing is out of the ordinary or wrong with me. Obviously, I live with family. They're all fine as well. Nothing has happened with them. So pretty sure I don't have it, but just have to stick out for another week or so in isolation just as a precaution. So I'm absolutely fine. Thank you for all your well wishes. It does have its benefits, to be fair. I don't have to do anything other than my actual job because I'm still working from home. So I guess I have to do that still. But I don't have to do other things. I have to see other people. I could have to have a shower, or if they don't want to. I've not had a shower since Saturday, which actually is really gross thinking about it. I'll have to have one later on because later on we are streaming again, back on the live streams over on twitch.tv/TomFM, doing something slightly different. We're going to take over a random country to do the European Championships with, and every time we get knocked out, we go back to the start of that, pick a new country and keep going until we win and things like that. So you guys get to vote on which country I do as well, so I'm sure you'll pick North Macedonia or something like that for me. Either way, it would be great if you could join us over on twitch.tv. So there's links down in the description, 7 PM UK time. Hopefully see you there. That should tide us over nicely until FM21 comes out, which should be in the next 2 weeks or so for the beta, which should be really good. So if you've not yet pre-ordered your copy of FM21, link down in the description to 2Game, who I'm partnered with. You get the game, you get access to the beta, I get a bit of a kickback. It's a win-win situation for all of us basically. So if you've not yet pre-ordered it, you want to get doing that soon so you get access to the beta. And if you could do it through my link, that would be much appreciated. Either way, getting into today's episode, it's now the 4th of January, which means that the year has ticked over and awards have been given out to some of our players. First things first, Tomiyasu has won the Asian Footballer of the Year for the 2nd year in a row. So well done, Tomiyasu. Fantastic stuff. Baby has won the Under-21 Footballer of the Year, and I'm claiming that as a second Leeds United player to win that because last season Joe Gelhardt won it when he was at Liverpool after he moved to them at the very end of the transfer window. So I think for the most part that award belongs to Leeds United rather than Liverpool. So I'm claiming 2 players that we've managed to win that award with, which is fantastic. Baby has also won European Golden Boy for the 2nd year in a row and the only person ever to win it 2 times in a row, including players like Fabio Silva, João Pedro, Phil Foden, Matt de Ligt, Kylian Mbappe, Isco. I mean, even Pato has won that before in the past as well. Only once though. Baby's won it twice. We've got a special player on our hands. And because we are now in January, the transfer window is open. I won't make any signings myself because we've only got about £6 million to spend on players, so not really enough to bring anyone decent in. But there was 2 bids coming in early doors for Steven Bergwijn from China, but we have rejected them because Bergwijn is very important to us. So with all that out of the way, it's time to get into the game against Lincoln City. And I don't mind if we lose this because I support Lincoln City. But this is the team that I've gone for. It's actually a pretty decent backline in Van Voort, Josko, Godfrey, Signo and Tomiyasu. But the entire front 6 are all Leeds United Academy graduates, including Calvin Phillips. We've got Thomas Sarov there as well, Anthony Ward, Timo Wolf, O'Neill, Danny Booth is there as well. Kareem Satilmish on the bench. He's not actually a youth graduate of ours, but we signed him when he was very young. I wanted to bring Thaddeus Davis, but he is currently suspended for this game, which is rather frustrating. And I believe there was someone else. Was there? Maybe not. I think we've got everyone that we need to, apart from Thaddeus Davis on the pitch because he is suspended. So I think we've got a very, very handy youth lineup there. They're all developing quite nicely. They're all getting themselves into the first team, and it's time to see what they can do against Lincoln City. So then, kickoff is upon us. Weirdly, Lincoln aren't playing in red or anything like that. They're playing in their grey kits when we're playing our white kit. I don't think that's much of a clash. It looks like quite a big clash on here, but I think in reality, it's not really a big clash at all. So we could see some wayward passes from some players, thinking they're passing it to their own team when they're passing it to the other team instead. But a few early opportunities for us there, obviously not putting them in the back of the net just yet. But who's taking the free kick here? Calvin Phillips to take this free kick. Puts it into the area and doesn't go for a header or an assist. He goes straight for goal instead, puts it past the keeper. I feel like the keeper could have done better with that one, but Calvin Phillips opens up the scoring for us here. The keeper does get a hand to it, but pushes it into the back of the net. So well done, Calvin. Good goal there. I tell you what, I am a bit annoyed. Like, I'm a Lincoln fan through and through. Seeing that go in has hurt me a little bit, I must say. I'm not a fan of that. It's Tomiyasu now coming forward into the middle, cleared nicely by Lincoln. Come on, Lincoln. Keep defending well, Lincoln, please. I want to see you score and win as Anthony Ward puts it over the bar. We're about 6 seasons or so into the future, maybe even 7 seasons into the future now with this Leeds United save. And Lincoln City's team actually have a player that is with them in real life, but not at the start. It's Adam Jackson at the back, I've just noticed. Their defender, Adam Jackson. He joined us at the start of this season, which obviously wasn't the start of the season. Football Manager this time around is like last season. So they've signed a player that we signed in real life, which is quite cool. They're doing well though. They've limited us to 1 goal, and that was from a direct free kick. We can't score from open play, which maybe says more about our youth players than it says about Lincoln's defence potentially. But Lincoln are holding out strong. Come on, grab an equaliser, get to a replay. We'll try and throw the replay for you so you get through to the next round. I just want Lincoln to do well, basically. We're top of League 2 right now as we've been given a penalty. I can't believe it. Lincoln, come on, sort yourselves out. Danny Booth to step up and take it. Will he put it in the back of the net? He does. Oh, I'm so conflicted by this. Thomas Sarov on the ball for us right now, then looking to grab a 3rd goal just before half-time, which would be great if we can get that, because it would be really good for the youngsters if they could do that, as O'Neill puts his ball just wide. But I just want Lincoln to do well. I'm so torn between our youth players doing well and Lincoln doing well. In fact, are Lincoln our affiliate club? Did I ever get around to doing that? Because I know in a save on stream with Arsenal, I got Lincoln to be the affiliate club. Have I done that with this affiliates? No, we haven't got Lincoln as an affiliate, and we can't look for one either right now. Because it would be perfect to send all our youth players to Lincoln to do well. That would be my ultimate dream, but unfortunately we can't do that right now because we've not got them as an affiliate club. As Calvin Phillips puts the ball into the area, collected nicely by the goalkeeper. Oh, don't tell me it's another penalty. Oh, it's another penalty. Lincoln, sort yourselves out. Danny Booth, go on, finish this one. Well done, Danny. Good to get another goal for you. Pleased with you there. Congratulations. And with that, I think we'll take you off to bring on Timo Wolf as a striker to see what he can do up front. And then Danny Booth off. I want to bring Kareem Satilmish on. I mean, I guess it does show how good our youngsters are, because they've done so well in limiting Lincoln to 2 shots and having 22 themselves. Like, they've done so well. But at the end of the day, I'm a Lincoln fan. I want to see Lincoln win. I'm a bit upset. Right, we have the Man City game coming up in the Carabao Cup semi-final, leg 1. So obviously 2 legs of that, which is... the League Cup you can just get in the bin. I'm not a fan of a League Cup, really. It's a bit pointless. There's no prize money. Gate receipts aren't split like they are in the FA Cup. And the winner only gets £100,000. And there's only prize money in the... I don't really understand it and why it's a cup, basically. You can just get in the bin. And that's me saying that as, like, a lower league football fan of Lincoln City. Like, it's just pointless. And in more success for our youth players, Prince Kwame just did really well at Doncaster, getting a man of the match performance. Hopefully he can come back next season and be in around that first team as well as the other youth players. I've also just realised as well, I didn't go through any fixtures from in between episodes, did I? Didn't do anything like that. We did quite well. I don't know how that slipped my mind. That is literally the first thing I do every single episode, and yet that's gone out my head. Last episode we played against Lokomotiv Moscow and Tottenham. I was too excited by Lincoln. That's far too excited by Lincoln. We did very well though. After the loss to Tottenham, we beat Man United on penalties in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. That's why we're in the semi-final against Man City right now. We then drew with Man City in the league 0-0, but then had a big win against Arsenal 4-2. Everton, we beat them 3-2, and Fulham, we beat 4-0. I can't believe I forgot to do that. Apologies. And I guess then for the league table, oh my God, I forgot to even talk about... Honestly, Lincoln has just really rattled me. And I just focused on Lincoln. We've been drawn against PSG. Oh my God. Yeah, we had the Champions League draw. We got PSG in that in the first knockout round, so expect that next episode. Premier League, we're in 5th right now as well on 43 points. I think with a few wins, we can push ourselves into that top 4 again, which would be great. Maybe I have got COVID. Maybe I have got it, and it's just affecting me with my... The only symptom I've got is just me not being very good at making videos today. Either way, Man City coming up now in the Carabao Cup. I can't believe I forgot to go through in between episodes still. But this is the team that we've got to go against Man City. Mainly because loads of players like Ben Davies, Bergwijn, Nassi, Aït-Nouri, Baby are all injured. So we've got to put out a bit more of a rotated lineup. Van Voort stays in goal though, which is very good. Josko, Tomiyasu, Gomez and James make up the back line. Thomas, Barkley and Valenzuela make up the midfield with Renier, Holozek and Brewster leading the line for us. So kickoff is upon us against this Man City side who, finished outside of the European places last season despite having an insane team, and this season are showing that they have an insane team by obviously being at the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. They're still in the FA Cup and they are currently top of the Premier League, but Reece James is the boy who scores the goals against them right now as he makes it 1-0 to Leeds United in the opening moments of the game. But as I was saying, they've got Dybala, they've got David Neras, they've got Sterling, they've got Silva, they've got Jude Bellingham, they've got Mendy, they've got Bastoni, and they've got obviously Ederson in goal. They've still got a really, really top quality team. They've got some regions in there who I assume are incredible as well. So Man City having a great time this season, not to focus on anything other than the Premier League and hopefully looking to win their first Premier League since this save file started. But we want to try and deprive them of some silverware as we look to beat them in the Carabao Cup. Can we get a second goal? Not quite, as Bruce's shot is saved nicely by Ederson. Free kick for City on the edge of the area. Bernardo Silva is very good at free kicks from that range, but luckily for us, he's put it wide. Throw in for us as Josko gets the ball back into Holozek, back to Josko. Josko into the middle, clear, but only as far as Reece James. Come on, Reece James. Valenzuela this time puts that into the top corner. We are running away with this one. I genuinely think we've got a team good enough to win the Premier League this season. It's just that we've just picked up too many draws along the way. Like, you've seen that defensively, we are solid. We are so good defensively as Holozek makes it 3-0 before half-time. What a game. It's just that sometimes we can't score goals. But today, we clearly can score goals, which is fantastic. Oh, we've just picked up another one. Honestly, I pressed the play button for the second half, sat back in my chair, and then we'd scored straight away, immediately. Valenzuela put a free kick into the middle. Renya at the 4-0 against Man City, who are currently top of the Premier League, having only lost one game. Well, this is mad. Unfortunately, this isn't in the Premier League. I wish it was. I'd rather be winning the Premier League than the Carabao Cup, but a piece of silverware is nothing to be sniffed at, so we can take a little pride from this result. I can't see a situation where Man City come back and beat us in the second leg by more than a 4-goal margin. So I feel like we are pretty much confirmed into the final as Reece James into Renya. Renya can't make it 5. Dybala free kick though, which has been put into the back of the net, does reduce the deficit a little bit, but I'm still confident that they can't score 4 or more goals in the second leg. Another free kick though. Oh, is Dybala going to put this one on the back of the net as well? He nearly has done. And how have we saved that? How did that not go in the back of the net? I do not know, but we are getting rather lucky at the end of this game, I must say. I think they should have had a few more goals in this Man City, but we've taken the game by the scruff of the neck. We're doing brilliantly. Jude Bellingham into Mendy in the end, and Mendy can put a ball across the 6-yard area. Is there a penalty in there somewhere? No, it's still not in the back of the net. But as the clock ticks down, we have done phenomenally well, apart from Van Voort. He's on a 7.1 rating now. It's finally moved up to a 7.1. Keeper ratings, as we know, are broken in FM20. So hopefully in FM21, they are just better and they actually work. But a fantastic result that. I think that should be enough to see it into the final. Obviously a second leg to come in the future as well, but that was a result. Next episode though, we will jump forward to another Man City game, this time in the Premier League, not the second leg, because I want to get on with the PSG games. And in fact, what we might do next episode is actually play both PSG games and then show some small highlights of the games in the middle. I think we might do that. So thank you very much for watching today. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you can do, come and join us for the live stream at 7 PM UK time, probably till about 9 PM, so about 2 hours long or so the stream. So if you're available around that time, come and join. It'd be great to see you. But until then, have a wonderful evening and I will see you soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.